Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us. Today at Culture Club we're having a sketchbook session. What that means is that weekly on Thursdays is that we'll get together, we'll try out some sketchbook warm-ups and drawing techniques. Today we're playing the Squiggle game, and this is one of my favorites. The objective of this game is to just try to think creatively about what kind of shapes you can make and what, when you have those shapes, you can turn them into. I really like just using up a lot of space. It could be one whole big squiggle on a page, or it could be a lot of little squiggles like I did. Now that you have your squiggles, we can just go ahead and turn them into something. So the key is to look inside the shape that you created and try to find what it wants to be. In this case, that first squiggle, I found a rose. And in this squiggle, I found a lady. I think I kind of saw her hair first. I really like trying like sloppy, kind of not holding myself to too much pressure to make something perfect, like just going ahead and letting it flow. And so you can kind of tell that this becomes an automatic process once you realize what you want your shape to be. You can kind of really go with the flow and see where it brings you. That one turned into a wave for me. Hang 10, dudes. This one kind of looked like a cloud, and so I decided to turn it into a rainbow, and then there's that little part sticking out, so that was a lightning bolt opportunity that I saw. We'll have a little bit of sunshine in with the lightning storm. You know, the balance is necessary. It's kind of like life, right? Sometimes it's really good, and sometimes it's starting to rain, but it's nice because the sun always comes out again, doesn't it? Now, I saw not just an image, but this time I saw my favorite number, 3. And I thought that I would pull that out of a shape. Now, this one I was kind of really thinking about for a good chunk of time. And then I saw it was kind of a wonky butterfly or moth shape, and gave myself the challenge of turning this kind of imperfect shape into something that I really like the way that it looks at the end. And I think I got there eventually. It was kind of a nice little butterfly, nice little kind of nature vibe, some sparkle stars. Now this last one, I really didn't know what that was going to be for a long time, but then I realized that maybe it was a landscape. This whole little doodle sesh kind of turned into nature and some other really nice little things. Do you guys have something that you like to draw a lot? I really like to draw flowers. I think one of my default doodles is a flower. I decided to add some more leaves. I've been practicing vines and leaves a lot lately. So I decided to, once I've got all these new doodles, I didn't even think all these squiggles that turned into doodles, I realized that I really like that one and I could like flesh it out a little bit better, so I did. I decided to add some green because I really love the combination of red and green. And of course, I wanted to use a Sharpie to do a nice bold and black outline, which is really my favorite thing. If you've got yourself a really nice Sharpie fresh out the box, I feel like there's no better feeling in the world. Thank you so much for joining us today, everyone. We're always so glad to be able to connect with you. If you'd like to connect with us, you can direct message us on our Instagram, or you can email joy@cultureclub.org. That's joy@cultureclub.org. We're going to be back next week with more ideas to keep you motivated in your sketchbook. And until then, much love from Culture Club.